Hey there, folks. Ever looked at a newborn baby and wondered about the sheer miracle of their existence? We're diving deep into the incredible journey of how a baby is made, from the very first spark of life to the moment of birth. Get ready to explore the fascinating world of human reproduction, where microscopic cells orchestrate a symphony of biological processes to create a brand new human being. We'll break down complex scientific concepts into easy-to-understand explanations, making this journey both informative and engaging. So buckle up as we unravel the mysteries of life, right here, right now. This is a story billions of years in the making, and we're about to witness it unfold before our very eyes. Imagine this: a single cell, smaller than the period at the end of this sentence, holds within it the blueprint for an entire human being. That's the power of DNA, and it's just the beginning of our story. From the intricate dance of sperm and egg to the formation of complex organs, we'll journey through each stage of development with awe and wonder. We'll explore the role of key players like chromosomes, hormones, and the placenta, understanding how they work together to create life. Get ready to be amazed by the complexity and elegance of the human body, a testament to the incredible power of nature. This is a story of science, of biology, but most importantly, it's a story of life itself. Let's get started. All right, folks. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of baby making, let's meet the stars of our show, the male and female reproductive systems. These intricate networks of organs are like finely tuned instruments, each playing a crucial role in the grand symphony of life. Now, don't worry, we're gonna keep it real PG here, but we gotta lay the groundwork, you know? We're talking about the birds and the bees, but with a scientific twist. So get ready to expand your knowledge about the amazing capabilities of the human body. This ain't no high school health class, folks. We're going deep, exploring the ins and outs of these incredible systems that make human life possible. Get ready for a wild ride through the fascinating world of biology. First up, let's shine a spotlight on the female reproductive system. This complex network of organs is responsible for producing eggs, nurturing a developing fetus, and ultimately, bringing a new life into the world. At the heart of it all are the ovaries, two almond-shaped glands that house hundreds of thousands of tiny eggs, each with the potential to become a baby. These little powerhouses are the leading ladies of our story, and they don't disappoint. But it's not just about the ovaries, folks. We've got the fallopian tubes, those delicate pathways that transport the egg from the ovary to the uterus, the muscular organ where a fertilized egg implants and grows. And let's not forget about the cervix, the gatekeeper between the uterus and the vagina, the birth canal itself. It's a whole production, folks, and every organ plays a crucial role. So stay tuned as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of the female reproductive system. The male counterpart. Now, ladies and gents, let's not forget about the fellas. The male reproductive system has its own set of stars. We're talking about the testes, producing millions of sperm, the tiny swimmers on a mission. These little guys are the ultimate adventurers. It's a team effort with the epididymis, vas deferens, and the prostate gland, creating the fluid we know as semen. It's a complex cocktail, folks. A meeting of systems. So we've got our leading actors, both male and female, each with their own unique roles to play. But the real magic happens when these two systems come together in a delicate and intricate dance we call sexual intercourse. Now, we're not going to get too graphic here, folks, but let's just say that when a man and a woman engage in this act of love, the male reproductive system releases millions of sperm into the female reproductive tract. It's a race against time as these tiny swimmers make their way through the cervix and into the uterus, with only a select few making it to the fallopian tubes where the egg awaits. This is where the story gets really interesting, folks. The fate of a new life hangs in the balance as sperm and egg prepare for their fateful encounter. Will fertilization occur? Will a new life begin? Stay tuned to find out. The great release ovulation. Deep inside the female body, a tiny drama is unfolding. It's ovulation time, and one lucky egg is about to embark on a journey. the follicle ruptures, releasing the egg into the fallopian tube with a gentle swoosh. A moment of triumph, the first step in a journey to create new life. Meanwhile, on the other side of this microscopic love story, millions of sperm are on a mission. Released during sexual intercourse, these tiny swimmers face a perilous journey through the female reproductive tract, a veritable obstacle course fraught with challenges and dangers. Imagine this, a vast, swirling landscape of fluids and tissues with the sperm, each no bigger than the head of a pin, bravely forging ahead. It's a race against time, as these little guys swim against the current, their tails whipping back and forth with determination. But it's not just about speed, folks. The female reproductive system is a hostile environment for sperm, with acidic pH levels and immune cells ready to attack these foreign invaders. Only the strongest, the most resilient, will survive this epic journey to reach their ultimate goal, the egg. The moment of truth arrives. Sperm and egg, two halves of a whole, meet in the fallopian tube. It's a cosmic dance, a collision of destinies, as these microscopic entities prepare to fuse and create something entirely new. But it's not as simple as bumping into each other, folks. The egg is surrounded by a protective layer called the zona pellucida, and those sperm have to work hard to break through. It's like a microscopic battle, with enzymes and proteins battling it out for the chance to penetrate the egg's defenses. And then, it happens. One lucky sperm, out of millions, manages to burrow its way through the zona pellucida and fuse with the egg's membrane. In that instant, fertilization occurs, and a new life begins. The egg's genetic material combines with the sperm's, creating a unique blueprint for a brand new human being. The fertilized egg, now called a zygote, doesn't waste any time, folks. This tiny single-celled organism is already on the move, embarking on a journey down the fallopian tube towards the uterus, where it will eventually implant and grow. But first, the zygote has to undergo a series of rapid cell divisions, a process known as cleavage. It's like a microscopic explosion of life, as the zygote divides and divides again, each new cell identical to the last. As the zygote journeys towards the uterus, it transforms from a solid ball of cells into a hollow sphere called a blastocyst. This little ball of life is still incredibly small, but it's already a complex structure, with different layers of cells destined to become different parts of the developing embryo. Okay, folks, so we've got our zygote, this single-celled superstar, carrying the genetic blueprint for a whole new human being. Get ready for the miracle of cell division. One cell becomes two, two become four, four become eight. Each division is a perfectly choreographed ballet. It's like watching a microscopic magic show. As the zygote divides, it transforms into a solid ball of cells, like a tiny microscopic marble. This is a morula, a cluster of cells buzzing with life. It gets its name from the Latin word for mulberry morus. This little morula is on the move, propelled by tiny cilia. It's a tough journey to the welcoming lining of the uterus. Hold on tight, folks, because things are about to get even more amazing. As the morula continues its journey down the fallopian tube, a remarkable transformation takes place. This solid ball of cells starts to hollow out, forming a fluid-filled cavity in its center. It's like watching a tiny balloon inflate, except instead of air, it's filled with life-sustaining fluid. This new structure, this hollow sphere of cells, is called a blastocyst, and it's a crucial stage in embryonic development. Think of it as the blueprint for a human being, with different groups of cells already designated for specific tasks. Some cells will become the embryo itself, while others will form the placenta, the lifeline between mother and child. The blastocyst is like a tiny self-contained world, a testament to the incredible organizational power of nature. And as it continues its journey towards the uterus, it carries with it the hopes and dreams of a new generation, the promise of a life yet to be lived. A race against time, the journey through the fallopian tube. Imagine this. The fallopian tube, a narrow, twisting pathway, is the setting for this microscopic adventure. The blastocyst, this tiny ball of cells, is on a mission, propelled by muscular contractions. It's a race against time, as the blastocyst searches for the perfect spot to implant. Finally, the blastocyst reaches the uterus, its walls thickened and enriched with blood. The blastocysts search for the perfect spot. After its journey through the fallopian tube, the blastocyst arrives at the uterus. It must find the perfect spot to settle down. The uterus is a dynamic environment. Its lining, the endometrium, is rich in blood vessels and nutrients. The blastocyst rolls around, guided by chemical signals, searching for the perfect spot. It tests the endometrium, seeking its destiny within the uterus. Breaking and entering implantation and the burrowing blastocyst. The moment of truth arrives. The blastocyst, having found its ideal spot, prepares for implantation. This is where things get really interesting, folks. A microscopic drama of epic proportions as the blastocyst prepares to burrow into the uterine lining, a process that's both delicate and powerful. Think of it like this. The blastocyst, this tiny sphere of cells, is like a microscopic drill, equipped with specialized enzymes and proteins that can break down the surface of the endometrium. It gently nudges against the uterine lining, its outer layer of cells, called the trophoblast, secreting enzymes that dissolve the endometrial cells, creating a small opening. But it's not just a brute force attack, folks. The endometrium, primed by hormones, becomes sticky and receptive, welcoming the blastocyst with open arms, or rather, open cells. It's like a microscopic embrace, a mutual recognition between two entities, each playing a crucial role in the miracle of life. A microscopic embrace. The blastocyst embeds in the uterine lining. As the blastocyst burrows deeper into the endometrium, the uterine lining responds with remarkable speed and efficiency. Blood vessels in the endometrium dilate, increasing blood flow to the area, delivering a surge of oxygen and nutrients to the developing embryo. It's like a microscopic construction crew, working tirelessly to build a foundation for a new life. The blastocyst, now firmly embedded in the uterine lining, is enveloped by endometrial cells, like a seed nestled snugly in fertile soil. This intimate contact between the blastocyst and the endometrium is crucial for the next stage of development, as it allows for the exchange of nutrients, gases, and waste products between mother and child. It's a beautiful example of symbiosis, folks, a testament to the interconnectedness of life, as two distinct entities, mother and child, come together in a microscopic embrace, their fates intertwined. Nourishment and growth. The placenta begins to form. With the blastocyst safely implanted in the uterine lining, a new chapter begins, the formation of the placenta. This remarkable organ, a true marvel of evolution, will serve as the lifeline between mother and child, providing nourishment, oxygen, and waste removal throughout pregnancy. Remember those trophoblast cells we talked about? Well, they're the stars of this show, folks. These cells, forming the outer layer of the blastocyst, have a special talent. They can invade and remodel maternal tissues, creating a network of blood vessels that will connect the mother's circulatory system to that of the developing embryo. Imagine this. Tiny finger-like projections called chorionic villi extend from the trophoblast, reaching out like roots into the surrounding maternal tissue. These villi are bathed in pools of maternal blood, allowing for the exchange of nutrients, oxygen, and waste products between mother and child. It's like a microscopic marketplace, where two different but interconnected worlds meet and exchange vital goods. The embryonic period begins. A symphony of development unfolds. The blastocyst undergoes a remarkable transformation, marking the embryonic period. This tiny cluster of cells embarks on rapid growth and differentiation. It develops into a multicellular organism with distinct layers. Gastrulation is like a microscopic origami project, a symphony of genes, proteins, and signaling molecules. The embryo's heart begins to beat, laying the foundation for organs. Let's talk about a true marvel of nature, the umbilical cord. Connecting the fetus to the placenta, it's a lifeline. A soft, rope-like structure about 20 inches long. A conduit of life, exchanging nutrients, oxygen, and waste. One vein, two arteries, a continuous flow of life. Let's take a closer look at this remarkable highway of life, folks, and see how it operates. Imagine yourself shrunk down to a microscopic size, hitching a ride on a red blood cell, embarking on a journey through the umbilical cord. First stop, the placenta. Here, in this bustling marketplace, you'll find a rich supply of oxygen and nutrients, carefully extracted from the mother's blood and packaged for delivery to the developing fetus. You hop onto the express train, the umbilical vein, and feel the surge of oxygen-rich blood propelling you towards your destination. As you travel through the umbilical cord, you marvel at its strength, its flexibility, its ability to withstand the constant movement and pressure of life within the womb. The cord twists and turns, but the flow of blood remains uninterrupted, a testament to the efficiency of this natural pipeline. Meanwhile, back at the placenta, a silent guardian works tirelessly, ensuring the well-being of the developing fetus. This remarkable organ, a temporary but essential part of pregnancy, plays a multifaceted role, acting as a filter, a barrier, a supplier, and a regulator, all rolled into one. Think of the placenta as a high-security border crossing, folks. It allows the passage of essential nutrients and oxygen from the mother's bloodstream to the fetus, while simultaneously preventing the mixing of maternal and fetal blood, which could be harmful to the developing baby. But that's not all, folks. The placenta also produces hormones essential for maintaining pregnancy, regulating fetal growth, and preparing the mother's body for childbirth. It's like a microscopic factory, churning out hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and human chorionic gonadotropin, the very hormone detected in pregnancy tests. Now, let's talk about defense, folks. The placenta isn't just a supplier and a regulator, it's also a bodyguard, a silent partner protecting the developing fetus from harm. It acts as a barrier against harmful substances like bacteria and viruses that could potentially cross from the mother's bloodstream to the fetus, causing infections and complications. Imagine the placenta as a microscopic army, folks. Its cells equipped with powerful weapons to fight off invaders. It produces antibodies, those tiny proteins that identify and neutralize harmful substances, and it activates immune cells that patrol the placental barrier, ready to attack any potential threats. But it's not a foolproof system, folks. Some harmful substances like alcohol, drugs, and certain medications can slip through the placental barrier, potentially harming the developing fetus. That's why it's so important for pregnant women to take care of themselves, to avoid harmful substances, and to consult with their healthcare providers about any medications they're taking. As the fetus grows and develops, it produces waste products, just like any living organism. But unlike us folks who can simply flush the toilet, the fetus relies on the placenta to remove these waste products, ensuring a clean and healthy environment within the womb. Remember those two umbilical arteries we talked about? Well, they're the garbage trucks of this system, folks, carrying waste products like carbon dioxide and urea from the fetus back to the placenta. The placenta then filters these waste products into the mother's bloodstream, where they're processed and eliminated by her kidneys and lungs. It's a remarkable system, folks, a testament to the efficiency of nature. The placenta, this temporary but essential organ, works tirelessly throughout pregnancy, providing nourishment, protection, and waste removal, all while remaining largely invisible and often underappreciated. It's a true marvel of evolution, a testament to the incredible power of life. So here we are, folks, at the grand finale of this incredible journey, a culmination of 9 months of growth, development, and anticipation. The fetus, once a tiny cluster of cells, has transformed into a fully formed human being, ready to take its first breath, to experience the world outside the womb. The uterus, once a cozy haven, now becomes a stage for a powerful performance labor and delivery. Hormones surge, muscles contract, and the cervix, that once impenetrable gatekeeper, begins to soften and dilate, preparing for the passage of the baby. It's a process that's both physically and emotionally intense, a testament to the strength and resilience of the human body, a testament to the enduring power of life. And then, in a moment that's both exhilarating and awe-inspiring, the baby emerges, a brand new human being, ready to begin its own incredible journey. As we reach the end of this exploration, we're left with a profound sense of awe and wonder. From a single cell to a fully formed human being, the journey of creation is miraculous. The rapid cell divisions that transform a zygote into a blastocyst, and the development of organs and systems with breathtaking complexity. It's a story that's been told for millennia, yet it never loses its power to amaze. Thank you for watching this awe-inspiring video. We are convinced you have gleaned something beneficial from something that was said. Please write and comments or questions you have in the comments section below, and come back to see our response. Bye for now, and as always, be blessed.